In other news on this Wednesday night, state regulators rejected a plan to sell Connecticut's largest water utility because it could have caused your water bills to increase.
Today, PURA said no to the sale of Aquarian, which provides water to customers in 59 towns. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, explains why there's been so much pushback.
On Tuesday, Republican lawmakers, along with a few town leaders, spoke out against a deal to sell the Aquarian Water Company. They were urging state lawmakers to reject the deal. Eversource owns Aquarian and wants to sell it to the Regional Water Authority. The biggest concerns? The sale could lead to higher water bills and less state oversight.
In this case, RWA is assuming a massive loan, essentially to take over Aquarion. But they're not paying for it. They're not taking on the debt. They are putting that onto the backs of ratepayers and onto property taxpayers.
Even Connecticut's Attorney General weighed in, calling the deal atrocious. Today, following lots of opposition, PURA, the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, gave this deal a thumbs down.
As detailed in the decision, although these standards were met in a number of areas, with regard to the areas of managerial responsibility and suitability, the application failed.
The sale would have created a new quasi-public entity with rates controlled by a board without oversight from public regulators, and could have created $800 million of debt that likely would have been passed on to customers. Last year, in a special session, however, lawmakers passed legislation to allow the Regional Water Authority to bid on Aquarian. Regarding the rejection, Eversource says the special act approved by legislators in 2024 indicated the state was interested in an expanded nonprofit model. However, once tested, that same special act proved difficult to overcome for PURA to move away from an investor-owned model.
If I was PURA, I'd be very concerned about how that's going to get passed along to the ratepayers and what that does to my water bills.
PURA did solicit public comment, and a majority of the people were against the sale. PURA also tells us that Eversource has 45 days to appeal. Eversource tells us they are still reviewing the decision. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.